Hi, my name is Jayden Manz, and I'm going to explain the construction of a Rube Goldberg machine. So, to start it off, we were just going to drop a popsicle stick on the mousetrap and stuff, but then we decided to put this in here. It's a board with a screw loosely attached to it, so it moves around. But we can't really drop it from here or anything, so I lowered it down, and I dropped it on the mousetrap. And as you can see, the mousetrap and everything is glued to the table. We hot glued everything to the table that we possibly could, so nothing got bumped or moved out of place. We connected a string through this 90-degree angle, so that way it pulls straight out. And to make the lever, we just took string and I put it in here and hot glued it, and we put it over the thing with the marbles. To build this thing, we first held up PVC pipe, and me and my dad, and we saw what angle, what we wanted to drop it at, and then we would hold these up like this, and we drop marbles back and forth to see what angle, and then finally we marked it like you can see right here. I don't know if you can see it from that angle, but the marking right there of it. Then we just hot glued it on there, and this is held together by a nail at the top that allows this to swing when the marble goes past it and the lever is pulled out. And that's how we made this. We hot glued down here the elbows to it and the PVC pipes, so that way nothing get moved out of place. And we had to take a few times for this. At first we didn't have this on it, it just dropped straight down, and it worked occasionally. So then we added this, and it still had too much power, so then we added one popsicle stick high, but it still occasionally bounced out. So then we just put these two on, and that worked. And then when over here, at first I saw that it wouldn't work just to put it down because the hot glue stuck up too far, and when you try to sand it out, it moved around. I was afraid it was gonna fall apart, so I just put marbles in against the hot glue, and put an extra marble on this ramp. That way it just pushed just in case if anything did get stuck. And then it came down obviously and went around. And when this was on the edge, it was just duct taped to the domino, so when it fall off, it would pull this tight. That would pull this lever, which is made the same way as this lever, off the edge of it, straight down practically, up into the elbow, which would release the second one and not drop down that elbow. And then for the ball, it had to be set really on the edge kind of, and it's thinner down here for it. And it had to be set perfectly because if it had holes in it, and if it got stuck on here, the whole thing would fail to that point. So yeah, then the hole right there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little stopper on it, so when the marble rolled down, it would stop and fall straight and not possibly go over it. So that's just the tip of a popsicle stick, two of them split in half, and just hot glued together. When you come over here, the wheel obviously fell off the edge and pulled this. We had to mark it out to get their precise angle. And then this is just two dominoes with duct tape and I think this is a Tinker toy or something connected to it, and just fall. And this was preset on the rat trap. And for the rat trap, the only way it could be properly out like this, it'd have to be all the way back here. That way when it fell out, it would pull down and stuff to that angle. And in here, in the bucket, you can see that it goes quite a bit out to get the water and stuff, and it's hot glued all around it. We couldn't stop it from completely leaking. It did seep out a little bit, so we did put a towel under it a lot of times, but sometimes we didn't. But then we came over here. When you come over here, This is just a piece of 1-inch wood with a pipe, a PVC pipe hot glued to the top of it, popsicle sticks for supports, this for support, and this part right here was just another 1-inch thing with 2 of them here. And when this was up, which now it's got water in it, so it's a bit heavier. The food contraption was down, but when this goes down, that goes up, dumping the food into the bowl that was here. But for a lot of this, it was just, for the PVC pipes over here on the ramp, we had a 2x4 and 2 1-inch. We had a 2x4 and 2 1-inch boards on it that was the same width as this, so we just slide it in and we cut it directly down so it'd be pretty straight and stuff. But yeah,
did everything work the first time you tried it?
definitely not. But yeah. So yeah, this is a support we used too. Oh, and this, we had to put this just in case the marble did come out, it wouldn't roll over, or the string would hit the pivot, knocking the contraption over too soon. But it had its ups and downs for sure. Yeah.
How much time did you spend building it?
Not quite sure the exact hours, but probably between 15 to 20, maybe 21 hours-ish range. But yeah.